Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Virgo for January of 2019. Happy New Year. Can you believe it? We made it through 2018 and now we're here. And actually, 2018 went pretty fast for me. Don't know about all of you. But anyhow, for all of you that are new, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month. Now, we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. That means all of us Virgos, I guess, for the time of the reading, are named Frankie. The other thing is look at your moon and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe these things are going to go, or these cards will go week by week. I believe they'll blend in and out throughout the month, kind of like an overall theme for us. Now, I have a short message for us, and it's a good message. It's like we are going to pull in and surround ourselves. So we want like privacy and peace, surrounding ourselves with the people that we love and cherish. You know, like visitors coming or our family, things like that. And we're supposed to maintain and retain that state of being in that loving, accepting type of state this month, because it feels it actually is pretty interesting. These are a lot of strange cards here then, but I'm guessing it's the beginning of the year, So we're going to play them out the way they come out, right, Virgo? Anyhow, we have good words for this month: purification, synthesis, grace, faith, and vision. And those are really excellent words. Now, I have a cold, so if I start coughing in the middle, you'll know what's going on. I woke up with it a couple days ago, and it's one of those yucky ones. Anyhow, our first card here is unbelievably excellent. This is a 6 of Rods or Wands. I don't know why they changed the names of the cards, but this is a card of triumphing over adversity and being victorious. It's an indicator, actually, of a really good news as the result of us meeting the challenge that was put before us. And it looks like we got a couple challenges here that were put before us, and to challenges to our identity, right? And we came through them with flying colors. So we're victorious. Victory's at hand. We've overcome and conquered uh, anything that was opposing us. So it's excellent when I think about it that way, and it goes directly with our word faith, vision, and purification. Because if I see or hear the word purification, they say, I have cried all the tears I can cry, and there is nothing left to cry. So if we were having a challenge over anything there this month, we're going to be victorious over it. Any of our past self-doubts have been resolved. We're in the process of winning some type of a significant battle, okay? So whether it's love or career, you'll have to place that, because we're all different Virgos. I don't know if it's at our job, if it's in friendships or love partnerships. That part will be for you. Usually, a lot of times, the Rods card, it is finances and career and things like that, but these are general readings, so it doesn't necessarily have to be that. And the next card, because the next card here is to do with love that comes up after this. We have brought everything, all of our affairs, to a point of success where we can expect to have our desires gratified, gifts maybe received, awards, and maybe recognition also. But remember our first message. We want to pull in, kinda, and keep ourselves surrounded by the people that we love. For whatever reason, maybe we want to do this celebration, or a quiet celebration, is what I want to say, because he does have a wreath up here, a quiet celebration of what we have come through and what we have accomplished by stepping into that flow of grace with our faith and our vision very clear. Vision very clear. Why they're saying it that way, I don't know, but they're saying vision very clear. Because our next card here is the Page of Cups. I love him. I love the Page of Cups. He looks like he's pulled the rabbit out of the hat instead of the fish out of the cup. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio type energy. We're earth energy. So it's most likely someone outside of us, unless it has to do, and it's male or female, unless it would have to do with some creative project we were working on. The card also encourages us to have a fresh perspective on a difficult issue, and to approach the situation with the benefit of the doubt and with love and compassion. Now, this can be an announcement of an engagement, it can be a new relationship coming into our life, or it could be good news about something that we are doing in the earth plane, that we have that faith and vision for, because we have this victory card here, okay? The Page of Cups, when it comes up, it tells us to never, ever, ever stop listening or believing in our own intuition. And we're very intuitive. It says never stop believing in our dreams. And that's the most important thing I can say about this energy. It can also be like a surprise energy. Like, how would I put that? Like the kid comes home and says, guess what, Mom? I'm getting engaged to get married. Those kind of things, or that just came out of the clear blue sky. And the Page of Cups can be good news out of the clear blue sky, like totally unexpected, or crazy bizarre ideas. Page, it's a more immature energy. A crazy bizarre idea, creative idea, or something that pops in our head, just totally unexpected, and we take steps on it. And even if other people opposed it, we'd be like invested in it and take the steps to make it to fruition, or to bring it forth, the thing that we want, in whatever way that we want it. He also tells us, if we cease to dream, right, our dreams will never come true. If we cease to dream, our dreams will never come true. They won't exist anymore. And we can't afford to lose our vision, Virgo. So whether this is career for us or love for us, wherever this is going to fall, we cannot afford to lose that vision of the dream. So keep that in mind when we go through this next little part here. Even in our darkest moments, our dreams can often provide like that ray of hope and that ray of sunshine that comes forth, and then we can manifest this lovely, beautiful, stable kind of energy that brings us all these good messages and the things we were planning and kind of like investing our hopes on. If we dream, it means all things are possible. So, like our words, if we have the faith, right, and the vision to step into the flow of grace and blend, because we have synthesis. I can never get that word out of my mouth. Blending of elements towards manifestation on the earth plane, we can bring these things to fruition. So each of us has our own special set of dreams. That's how they want me to say it. We each have our own special set of dreams. And this page is our individual dream. And it feels like he is coming forth for us this month. Because when we dream, all things are possible. Okay? Because our next card here is the Eight of Swords. Now, that's just a sad looking card, isn't it, Virgo? Here's a woman, her face, even her mouth is covered, her eyes are covered. She's tied up in these, like, loose cloths, and there's all these swords, 8 swords around her. This is almost exactly like the Two of Swords, but the Two of Swords is I am in total denial of what's going on around me. That's not good. With this Eight of Swords energy, I know exactly, and we Virgos are pretty meticulous. We can get all those details out. So with this, we know exactly what's going on, but we still feel stuck or trapped in some manner. We feel they're holding me down, like held back from making the decision or the choice that would be right for us. Well, the Eight of Swords energy says, shake off, look at those, they're just cloth. That's all that is, Virgo. Piece of cloth. She can shake that right off by moving her arms. She is not even speaking in this card because the blindfold's over her mouth also. So when I free my arms, I can take one of those swords, I can cut off the blindfold, I can look a situation clearly in the face, right? Even with that word purification, where I've cried all the tears I'm going to cry, now I'm moving on and I'm making the choice or the decisions that are right and appropriate for me. There's always spiritual choices. We look the situation directly in the face. Once we take off the blindfold, we don't waste time, any more time, because with this Eight of Swords energy, we've come up through all that crazy energy to get to the 8. If we think about it, first we're in denial, then, we're up to the next step where we got the 3 swords in our heart, and then, and so on and so on. We get up to here, we know what we got to do. And we Virgos are very straightforward. We know what we have to do. So what Spirit's saying is, take off that blindfold, look at the situation, keep my faith. Keep my faith. We have the Page of Cups here. That's faith-filled in love and in all good things. We have the Six of Rods, which is the victory, triumphing over all adversity. Wasn't that the way they said? Yeah, triumphing over all adversity. We can do it. We can do it. We look at the situation. We look at that and evaluate it in the context of what will make me happy and what is the best thing for me to do for me. Instead of being so generous all the time and backing off on the things that we want to do for ourselves and giving it always, always, always to others, maybe it's time for us to take a clear look. What do we want for this new year that makes it right and best for us? Because remember, the Page of Cups is very intuitive energy. So we're getting that intuition and that clairvoyance that's showing us what vision we want. We've got to step into that flow, because the next card is a Strength card. And that card says, like the Victory card, We have triumphed over adversity and came out of it much stronger. We came out on top of everything, and we are a better, more strong person because of it. And now we know whatever it is that we choose for ourselves, we can do. We've triumphed. This is a card of intuition. Also, Virgo, our intuition, our gut instinct. See, she is taming the lion, holding his mouth open, poor lion's tongue hanging right out his mouth. That's a sad state of affairs. She's holding him. He's not biting her. She, through her gentleness and she or he, sorry, and her ability to keep going at all costs, has become in tune with that gut instinct. And at this time, our gut instinct is more relevant, more important, right? More faith-filled than if everybody gave us a million facts. They wouldn't make any difference, because with that Page of Cups energy, we would move forward on our project or on the path forward to whatever endeavor it is that we love and we cherish. Okay? So our gut is telling us the truth. The Page of Cups energy is intuition on. Creative energy. This is intuition on. We came through everything. We've cried more than enough tears. We can do it. We can do it. And what I'm going to say about this last card here, because we got the 8 of Swords and then we got the 9 of Swords. And this is the card where usually the guy's laying in the bed and all the swords are hanging over his head, you know. This is about fear and worry, what's going to happen in the future, and it keeps me up all night. It's the little guy in our head. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a lot of fights with myself, with other people in the middle of the night. They have no idea that I'm fighting with them, and I'm the one losing sleep. Not them. They're home in bed. You know, it's those fears. Sometimes they're warranted fears. Other times they are not. And I've put myself, this is a card of choice also, like that 8 of Swords here, where I've put myself into such a state, you know, that purification word, crying more than enough tears over whatever issue or place this comes down in each one of our own individual lives, that I'm losing sleep over it. I'm worried all the time over it. I'm anxious. I have anxiety. I'm depressed, and it's all because I'm not getting any sleep. Trust my vision. Have faith in my vision. Step into the flow of grace, and Virgo, it will come to fruition. What is the thing that I want? Don't lose any more sleep over it, worrying about it, right? They say fatigue is the greatest barrier to enlightenment. I got a gut instinct card here. I have an intuitive card here. You know, all I got to do is take off the blindfold, use the strength and the intuition of the Page of Cups, and I get victory in whatever area of our life it's coming down to. So do I want a new job? Do I want this wonderful relationship? You know, what is it that I want? Am I afraid that what happened before? This is going to be true for a lot of us. Am I afraid what happened before in my life is going to happen again if I take this step? And Spirit's saying, be generous to me. Like you, Virgo, be generous to me. Think about it. Take off the blindfold. Pull up the bootstraps. I've already been through the mill, and I've earned the medal. I've earned this wreath. I'm coming through it. Look at our words, you know, and have the vision for what is it I want. in my heart and my soul and go for it. We're Virgo. We can go for it. Doesn't make no difference what anybody else says. We are Virgo and we can go for it. We're meticulous about it. We can go for it. With the we have brought all of our affairs to the point where we are going to be successful. So why stay up worrying ourselves all night? So it's almost like silly to not make the choices that are going to benefit us, you know? And we're not normally totally silly people. We're usually very detailed and doing whatever it is it takes to make our choices and our decisions come forward in the right way. That is interesting. I know it's our time because and our intuition is on. Can't make these up. Giving and receiving. Have I been in denial? And they're saying all this time, be generous to me. Be generous to me this time. Don't let anybody throw me off that path. You know, I've put myself on the back burner for way too long. And I don't think people understand how truly generous we are by nature, you know? And so they don't think they're stepping on us. They are, but they don't feel as if they are. They feel as if, you know, well, Virgo will do it for me. Virgo can do it faster. Virgo this, Virgo that. Generous to me. Make sure I'm not over giving here. It says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. That's good news at any time, or it's a good way to be at any time, Virgo. Let's see what the rest of it says. It says the angel sent this card to you because you've been your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. I think that's what's going on for us because they keep pulling us back in, you know. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you've likely been feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. That's basically what this reading was saying. If the imbalance is in receiving more than giving, you may have felt uneasy, depressed, or even guilty. While it's impossible to be perfectly balanced giving and receiving each day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure you give something like time or money, a gift, or a compliment on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be a gracious receiver to unexpected offers. This is unexpected. Remember that. With the Page of Cups energy, sometimes it can come out of the clear blue sky or that crazy idea that pops into your head. So keep that in mind also. Let me see, where'd I go? On the, unexpected offers of help, compliments, or other gifts. Say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you're the primary giver, express your needs and ask for help. In your relationships, make sure you both give and receive. The situation you're asking about requires balanced male and female energies. To receive, first you must give. Tithe whatever it is you need more of, if it's time, money, items, so on. Affirm, I now receive good graciously into my life. That's good news at any time, Virgo. You guys will have to tell me what happened this month. Kind of interesting reading. Well, Virgo, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section. If you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that is over at the website, which is in the About section. The prayer class and sutra classes are out there for you. There's 2 little short videos about them. They are now over at the website. I didn't realize you guys were scrolling through a million videos to find the 2 little short videos about them. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's the how to structure prayers, like why we do it the way we do for manifestation, this kind of work, stuff like that. And the sutras are thought forms you put in a simple meditation, takes you 5 minutes a day, and it enhances your clear perceptions, really fine tunes them. So 2 short videos, go listen to them if you want to. And everybody I've met through doing the YouTube videos for 2 whole years, and all of you I've met through doing readings for 29 years. I want to tell you all, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be able to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.